That's right, guys. It's done. It's done. It's as done as, as well as I want it to be. The Indoraptor Manor is fully completed. I am actually super, super happy with how it turned out. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect. It's not a 10 out of 10 build. I'm sure other people will have created something far, far, far more fun or enjoyable to look at, aesthetically pleasing. But this is a solid build on my standards. And if we take that into account, I just love the swimming things up there. It's just so much fun. And we take that into account on my account, I feel like if you really... Oh my god, that is dark up there. If you take into account that my building ability is that of, think of a child, then you can be like, wow, this child has built really, really well. Like, his book room is just book overload. I appreciate... I never put food in that, oops. But it's something, It's I've built a thing, right? Okay, this isn't well lit. Let's just quickly rectify that. Because we don't want things spawning in here, because that will increase the chance the Indoraptor will have a fight. We don't want that. It's just, I don't know. I'm just really, really proud of what I've built. I know some people are like, it's not great. You could have done this better. And I appreciate that. However, this is my standard. I also love this little light because it just gives this in shaders. I know we're currently getting like 30 frames a second, so we are going to end the quick little overview now. I'm just going to stay still so we can bring it back up to 60 frames. So it doesn't de-average out. Also, look at the visual effects on the mirror, the glass back there as well. Oh, outstanding. Anyway, we'll get into the video. Okay, we're not doing a massive intro, like what is that, blah, 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 because we've already started the video, with that little showcase of the manor and how great it looks for my standards. I'd like to preface with that part. Now, I have prepped everything we could possibly need to prep. Go ahead and make sure we keep some of the food for ourselves, I suppose. I've closed the doors, for obvious reasons. Now we're going to place the Indoraptor and see what happens. Oh my god, it's like Vanta Black. Oh my god, it's Speedy Gonzalez. I just want to see you. You are going far too fast. For your walking animation, at least. So I can't really showcase that off. That is Vanta Black. That is pure... Jeez Louise. Zooming in on him. It's adorable. You are soon to become a monstrous nightmare. I can't remember what it is to make Jurassic World Reborn guys grow. I think it was a wand of some description. I think if I rename it, I can make it bigger, and I can't remember what that was either. So we're going to leave you be. Have fun, little buddy. I wanted to show off your animations, but you are far too fast and far too small for that at the moment. But there's a good look at the model. We have got ourselves a baby little Indoraptor. Now rejoice. We have an Indoraptor. It didn't escape out with me, did it? No, I closed the door. It can't break blocks because we turned that off. Thank God. But we have him. He's in there. If we get little peeks at points, I'm pretty sure we can peek in there. Let's see if we can... Come on. Where are you? Where are you, little buddy? Where are you floating around to now? Who knows? He could be anywhere on the lower level. He's already taken the life of Fred. Who's Fred, you might wonder? I have no idea. But, oh my god, we're getting some crazy lag. Or frame droppage, I should say. It's not lag, because we've got the LAN open. So, I'm wondering if my PC's run... Oh, we've got Chrome open. There's why. Chrome, the resource drain of everything. That's on me. But, hey. We're now going to look at what we're going to be doing for episode 200. So guess what? I was thinking just some other stuff we could do in this episode, but no, we are going to open it to LAN now, which is kind of crazy. Because we're going into creative. I tamed that Indoraptor by just spawning it, so it didn't even attack me. That makes sense. So we're going into creative, because we're going to be talking about episode 200's build. I'm just going to go ahead and put these away. I would like to put them in a chest at some point, so we don't risk ourselves. It's going to feed in... Right, I suppose I should talk about it. I've talked about it on stream, and I think I talked about it on an episode or two, but the episode 200 build is going to be a water-based build. It's going to be massive. It's effectively going to go from this depth all the way to ground 1. So level 1 with a bedrock. I have to be careful here because going to level 1 will effectively... Most of it will drop to the bottom of the world. I have to do it in chunks, and the reason I have to do it in chunks is because if I don't, it will be a problem. Now, we've got this here, and I kind of want to like have like an industrial area here, like maybe a crane or something for the port, and we'll have a port here. But this, all of this, effectively, is going to be turned into water. Corey, you need to be smart about this. You can't look behind you. I think some of you are starting to get images in your head. If you've not been to Twitch yet, you've not seen the Twitch exclusive build. And to be fair, even if you see what's above, I don't want to spoil too much, but what's above ground, you've not seen it all. So there is that. And we still do need to leave, I would say, a chunk. So let's just start setting out, at least in this episode, the boundaries. So I would say this is a reasonable area for a port. No, I didn't get that. So I want a big chunk. So I think here is the good cut off. Careful. Cut off. And keep it going. I want it to be quite big, as I said. We are going to be getting rid of every single block from here to there. And it will actually sort of feed into the Liopluridon section, which will be really cool. Keep it nice and big. I think up to here, and then we can just start wrapping it in over to here. Now, this is already fairly deep, this water. It's going to go a lot deeper. Now, once again, be very careful. We're going to start with a small section. So, to do that, I'm going to do this. Careful, I know you're seeing more and more of this damn build when I don't want you to. I think up to all the way across, though. So, let's go. This is going to be crazy because we have to effectively drop down now because I want it to be at water level. I don't want it to be thing. But this barrier, this wall, I want to keep this intact. So, this little island, I kind of want to keep intact. Otherwise, we're going to lose a wall. So, I don't want... Oh, this is going to be a bit complicated. Right, that's fine. That's fine. I wanted to get this done. Maybe if we bring it forward a bit then. Just a bit more forward. Just so this island doesn't get tapered. This glowstone is going to disappear at some point, so don't panic. I know you're seeing more of the build in the corner, but just trust me, okay? Let's just go like this. Right, perfect. So this is effectively from water level over here, and then where are we going to put the next block? I reckon we don't want to go too far down or too big of a shape because it will take forever and possibly crash. I have not made a backup because I'm stupid. So we'll do it in chunks. So replace water. There we go. Look at that. Has that tape? That's perfect. Perfect. So back to this corner. Go even further down. And replace with water again. And go from there. I'm going to keep you in here because I want to be able to see. So let's use the shift instead. Oh, hello. Goodbye. What level are we at? I think maybe up here would be a good point. No, it needs to be a block. So if I just right click here without the bow out, I should put a block down. Replace water. And if we look, yeah, that's nice and deep. Bearing in mind, this is now as deep as the rest of the water because I remember getting to like 30. We're not fully down yet. Oh, yeah, helps if I don't use you. And then we're just going to keep going down. We'll let gravity do its job, you know. Right. I'm currently on 2, which means if I replace this, it should take us right to the base. We might have some holes I need to fill in. We do not. Amazing. If we look up now, without shaders on, you can see how deep this is. Okay? Utterly, crazily deep. We obviously have to get rid of this and replace it with air at some point, maybe. Yeah. So we're going to have a port. So this overhang, you know, though it's going now, it's fine. We might also make some shallower water around the port area, but for now, this is as it's going to be. And the fun part is, I can just replicate this really, really freaking easily throughout the entirety of this. Okay, let's use shift. It's so much quicker. by just right-clicking from the bottom and making it so that's the second position set. Like so. So if I did this preferably with a block in hand, let's just grab any old block you'll do. Oh, you've disappeared now because I got rid of you. Stone, why not? I can't remember which side I did it on. I think I did it on that side, right? So let's just use this square for now. And here, maybe not two things, so replace water. Perfect. Let me go ahead and... Oh, I'm not actually spoiling it because the render distance. Oh, thank God. And we'll just go out even further. Oh, no, I am. The render distance is too high. No, you've got a full view that time. So I'm trying to be really, really clever about this. It's not working. And that might be a bit too much, but we'll find out, I suppose. Replace water. And then we can just jump down, make sure there's no holes at the bottom. Oh, this is deep. This is really deep. What's this? Is this ice? Oh, cool. Oh, it's because it's got some fossils here. We obviously need to taper off any walls like this where it's leading into something, and we don't want it to be part of that, because otherwise anything that we spawn down here will most likely go towards it and suffocate. I want to see if we can get something to decorate the ocean floor with, like maybe some coral or something. That'd be nice. But this is effective. I mean, look. We'll go to the very, very, very bottom of it and look up. This is at night, granted. You can still see the sharks at the very top, granted. But now take into account this is night. Yes. But without shaders. If I was to turn shaders on right now, I'm not going to, because I don't want to spoil that experience. It is going to be haunting. Absolutely, utterly haunting. Right, what have I been doing? First position setting, so I just need to set first position then. Right, okay. Keep it on... come on. Keep it on line, so... I say up to here. Then... up, and boop, and replace water. Watch this. It's going to take a while because it's 23,000 blocks we're doing. That wasn't above the water, was it? No, there we go. Perfect. Look. No holes again, far as I can tell. Obviously, might have holes in the wall, but we'll fill those in at the end. Make it easier on myself. Now that we have come out from here, I want to have this, like, sort of effectively drop off. Like here. I would like to have not been just like a straight line, so we've got time to fill that in and figure it out. But I want this to drop off from here. So... if we go ahead and do this then, and then I would say, go to the bottom level again, I would say over here. Here, why not? Whatever block I'm on. Okay, that one. There we go, all the way down until I land on the level 2, I suppose. And what level am I on? Level 2. Perfect. So here. 32,000 blocks. Oh, hello. Oh, look. Some gravel. So effectively it is dropping off. Obviously we need to do something with that and shape it off nicely. In fact, I am able to cheat, so I'm going to. Let's get some daylight. Oh, good heavens. We will probably use one of the paintbrushes to make a actual terrain, because you can use paintbrushes and it will just let you place a terrain down. So I'm not too fussed about it being too many straight lines at the moment. It will fix itself, I promise. Well, not fix itself, I will fix it, I should say. Now, great thing about this is I can just do this again and come down to the base level. I don't want this to be too far along because we don't want to, cut into everything else, but I do want a massive area of just deep. If I could avoid something like that, like that would be great, but I wouldn't mind having like a hill in the bottom of the ocean as well, but this is going to be deep water. That song from Land Before Time. I'm certain this is going to be a thalassophobic nightmare. Once again, I don't want to tape it into this, so what we can do is go from here. No, damn it. Here. Okay. Here. Boop. No. Here. Thank you. And all the way up to, I think this should work. Here. No, here. Yeah, that's fine. Because the gravel is just going to constantly drop. It's fine. This whole square I would like to get rid of, so let's go ahead and... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's right-clicked, so we can just effectively drop down to here and left-click. And like a glove, it will now disappear. Oh, this is effective strip mining, isn't it? Yeah. We haven't even got to the bulk of this build yet, because we're going to have a massive open area, maybe a little base underwater, probably not. Instead, what we're going to have is a big submarine. And the submarine can be like an underwater base, effectively. But to get down to it, you have to do like a scuba dive. Drop down into this darkness filled with terrors. Liopleurodons, Megalodons, Mosasaurus. Probably not the Jurassic World reborn Mosasaurus, because I kind of don't want to bring attention to that outside of that, but also he'll be far too big. And you're just dropping down, you're just like constantly like, was anything going to attack me in this pitch black descent? Until you hit the bottom. And then you can walk or run, effectively, to the submarine and be like, get me out of here. Or a moon pool will let you in. Now you'll be like, well, how are you doing that? Because originally I was planning to just replace air. And so this would have been like no water here, just air. And that would have allowed me to build and then thing, but I'm going to build underwater instead and build the submarine and replace anything inside the submarine that's, going to do that with air. So yay. Right, now this part, I kind of like having this. We'll probably build off of it at some point, but for now, let's just go ahead and take from, I'd say here. We've got a bit of flat land there, so I'd like to go here. And then all the way up, I'd say. Let's just see how much we can really take advantage of things here. Here. See if this will let me with the sheer amount of blocks. So we're going to come up to water level, which, as you can see, even from this level, was a lot of effort. And boom. 35,000. Absolutely insane. Just the sheer amount of blocks you're working with it's insane. So I'm actually going to build one over here now. No, we're not. I'm going to build it over this way. And, like, I would say, come to the very corner of where it is. Here we are. It's this blocks. So, oh, hello, Mr. Liopleuron. You're about to get a nasty surprise. Or a pleasant one if you like deep water. And Uncleosteus at the bottom as well, because I want Uncleosteus. So we're going to go... What was it I did last time? First position. What happens if I do it now? 97,000 blocks. Oh my god. I just saw my CPU go, hello! Here's a spike for you. Yeah, everything's frozen, so give it a second. There we freaking go, man. Look at that. Just that much done in one fell swoop. Absolutely insane. I do need to get rid of this one too. So I feel like this can effectively start tapering off here, I feel. But to taper off effectively, I kind of want it to go a little bit further. So let's just... there will be overhang, I won't lie, obviously, but we will try and factor that in and take as much away as possible where we can. So, yeah, now we can come up to here, I'd say. So, all the way up, and we can start going from there. Replace water. Freaking hell, man. Now, we're going to go ahead and build from here. Here we go. Nope, all the way up. Come on. Oh, god damn it. Perfect, right. Right click, so we'll be left clicking when we get down there. Right to this point. How much is that going to give me? 56,000, so it'll be half as long as last time. Well, actually, no, it's just over half, I should say. So, we do have that. My freaking god, man, just look how freaking dark this is. It's freaking terrifying, man. Jesus Christ. It's just so terrifying, man. I mean, look at it. It's haunting. I can't even see the other side. With a glowstone equipped, with it being night. Not night, without shaders. With shaders, it's going to be pretty much invisible. Which is why I recommend the shaders experience. Like, you're going to have like a full fog effect, effectively. And I'm going to make sure we do have like glowstone pillars down. Oh, you've not done what I wanted you to do, have you? Have you? No, I feel like you haven't. Wait, no, I'm not seeing anything still above ground, and these guys are moving, so you've definitely done something. I take it back. Yeah. This isn't even the full extent of it yet. We've got to go this way now. And we'll have obviously like a trench that builds up from there from the ocean into it. But this is insane, man. Like this I'm leaving because I like this sort of bed just being there. Absolutely freaking insane, man. Like, I'm going to have to put glowstone at the bottom, like little pillars of light, effectively, so it can guide you towards the submarine, but also for sanity's sake, man. Like, this is so deep, like, this is where half the madness from the Cthulhu madness comes from, where it's, like, in the, series and whatnot, like the, you know, anything to do with Cthulhu or Lovecraftian mythos. Just the depth, man, the deep one. Right. I think... No, we need to come from here. So the actual bottom, and then we'll make sure that obviously we don't map into that wall. The great thing about using World Edit, or I think this is World Edit, yeah, is you can do undo if you need to. So I've got to be really careful that from here up to, effectively, I would say... Well, I can go like here, I suppose. Here. And then... Let's go... Did I use this? Yeah, cool. Give it a second. Oh, hello. And now what I can do... It's not taking it... Oh, it has. Oof. Perfect. I actually need to come forward a bit then, I would say. No. No, what was it? It was a first position I set. So if I come forward, does that remedy that? Let's see. Yeah, that's remedied it. Perfect. I mean, look, that's such a cut-off. That is such a cut-off. Wow, wow, woo-wee. I feel like I can do this now. And then you. Replace water. And then do it again further along. And then get rid of this, of course. My phone is going crazy, so I should check that in a moment. But we're getting towards the end of this video, so it's fine. Even further, he says. Okay, I know we're getting rid of pretty much most of this, but it's fine. Once again, we can rebuild and build up and stuff. 41,000. Perfect, right. Now to get rid of all this water. Like so. It's going to take a moment or two. In fact, that might respawn because I didn't wait until it was... No, it didn't. That's all good. The build. I think you've seen it at this point. You've seen some of it. You've not really got the whole picture, so I'm not too fussed. I can't even see how much we've done now. It's that much. I want to go a bit more this way as well, so that is part of the next part. And then we need to start filling in the holes and the walls, and then we just start working on the actual build. It will definitely be done by episode 200, because I'll be doing some work off camera, but most of it's going to be done as much as possible on camera, using what I can. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you do smash the like button down below. If you want to make a subscribe or crazy for coins, it's super duper appreciate it. My name's Vertico, you can call me V. Thank you all so much for watching. Get excited for episode 200. You're going to be able to have the world download with this absolutely insane build. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra!